Let's get you started today at onebarberbox.com.
So between like 2000, 2001 to like '05, the country was in a so-called recession, depression, whatever they call it. So
It was a recession.
a recession. So I started getting cut back on my hours and stuff. I had lost everything, man. I had lost everything. I had a rental property. I had me and my lady at the time. We had a townhouse. Like I said, we had all them cars. We had nice TVs in every room, you know, clothes and all that, jewelry and all that. But when they started cutting back my hours, my life was really built on all that working I was doing. And even in there, I was doing overtime. So when I left the one job, I would do the overtime, but they started cutting back my hours and I couldn't maintain all my stuff. My savings started depleting and shit. You know what I mean?
I'm just ready to establish a conservative lifestyle.
Yeah, but it was based on me being stretched so far. You know what I mean? And when they started cutting back, I started stressing. So I started drinking and shit. Lost all my shit. Started back on the weed, and lost all my shit. I even lost my family because I was doing too much.
How that happened? Was it like one big bang, or was it like a slow? You know, she easing the kids out, keeping them out.
That's exactly how it happened.
I mean, I was just guessing.
No, that's exactly how it happened. That's exactly how it happened. So now I'm almost ass out. I just got the one job at FedEx. And she said that I needed to get me some help.
For your substance abuse.
For my, yes. So I was drinking. I was drinking. So I was drinking, and growing up in Buffalo, it was almost like, for a minute, it was like it was cool to lace your blunt. But then, that was just a phase with me and my little crew. It was just like, it came and it went. And I watched so many people fall because of that shit. So when I started stressing in Memphis, I went back. So I was hitting the bottle. I hit the bottle straight. Went back to lacing my weed. And as I'm losing all my shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit got crazy. So she suggested that I get some help or she was going to leave. Now the crazy part about it is I went to a 30-day. Never told y'all this. I kept this to myself. I went to a 30-day, right? It was at a hospital. It was a stay, like overnight, where you stay in the place. And it was cool. It was corny though, but it was cool. You know what I mean? I don't remember learning shit. The best thing for me was to just get away, clear my mind, get my mind right. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing I got out of that. I don't remember shit that they call themselves teaching me. Came back. That night I came back, everything was cool. That next morning she left. And she had already found her a dude. Yeah. So I clean myself up. And she had already made up her mind she was leaving. She found her a dude. And I knew this when she was standing in front of me, man. I broke down because, you know, I had a chance to clear my mind. Like, you know, we built everything. I had my twin sons. I had my son from here. I had my nephew, Rome, who come in here. And I had 2 step kids. We had a family. We built a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to lose that. I cried. I got on my knees and cried. I begged her. You know what I mean? Because I knew I had, once again, 3rd fucking time, same fucking mistake. Did too much. Fucked up. Lost. She had her mind made up. So she left. So I couldn't maintain our townhouse and the properties and shit by myself with what I was making. Because now they cut me back. So I did downsize to a 2-bedroom apartment. You know, got rid of all the cars, lost the property. You know what I'm saying? And I still have my nephew and my son, but I ended up sending my son back. You know what I mean, to be with his mom. And
man, that had to be like a tough for him and you.
So didn't go back to the lacing, but I hit the bottle hard, like it was right out the bottle. The Henny, the vodka, you know, brandy, whatever my chip could afford, right out the bottle. No ice, no chaser, just drink. Hit the bottle hard. Go to work, come home, pass out, get up, get my nephew ready for school, take care of my business, whatever. Come back. Pass out, wake up, go get him from school, you know, get him situated, heat down for the night, get off, we had a pool hall we hung at, throwing beers back, come home, get him ready for school. That was my routine, hitting it hard. So finally, this shit was crazy. So I thought it was a job that came to me, man, and I thought that I thought it was better than where I was at. They offered me a supervisor job. I decided to leave FedEx and go take that job. But this is a business they starting in a recession. I didn't get the position so I ended up leaving. I didn't get the position that they promised me, and it ended up shutting down after about 4 or 5 months. So now I'm ass out. So I'm leading up to the 3 years. So I moved to South Carolina, just looking for work. I done lost my family.
I remember this part of the story.
I done lost my family already in Memphis. I done lost my job. I really ain't got nothing. By this time, it's a bunch of stuff that happened, so it's just me. You know what I'm saying? So I moved to South Carolina. I get in South Carolina, them motherfuckers, they can drink. They drinking moonshine, chasing it, not with water, not with pop, not with iced tea, not with lemonade. They chasing it with Buddy Lees, a.k.a. Bud Lights. Them motherfuckers can drink. Drunk me over.
Chasing moonshine?
With Bud Light.
How the fuck you chasing moonshine?
With
Ain't that like
Bud
the
Light.
shit you could drink?
With Bud Light. You drinking moonshine chasing with beers, and I mean, like, this is like how they kicking it. Like, they kicking it like this. They left me slumped many nights, dude. Party still going. I'm slumped. Looking bad.
And you was the drink the bottle dolo guy. Couldn't hang with the moonshine and Buddy Lee.
Moonshine and the Buddy Lee crew.
Yeah. Yo, it always seemed to be that way. Like, you think you a drink champ until you link with some other niggas that's drinking, man, way harder than you.
Exactly. Woo! Them man, them boys, they can drink. They can drink. And be frying fish and grilling at the same time. Playing dominoes. I'm slumped. Slumped, man.
You was the only one getting slumped?
No, it was the other cats that couldn't hang, but like the core crew, they called me all kind of weak motherfuckers, man. You weak. Thought you could drink, man. New York City. Thought you could drink, man.
Come on, New York, you can't hang?
Can't hang with the country boys, man.
Shit, we don't drink that up here.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? But still, drunk me on the table. So anyway, so I ran around the South for a while and decided to move back to Memphis.
Okay. So from South Carolina to Memphis.
South Carolina to Memphis. So from 09 to 11. Wait, no, from 10 to 13 was my, because now I moved back to Memphis and I'm living with my sister, the one that come up here from Memphis. I'm living with her. Lost every fucking thing.
Oh man, she's amazing, by the way.
She is. She a trip.
She gives the best hugs.
She the trip, man. That's my sister.
She ain't no trip. She a good trip.
She a good trip.
Oh, okay. She a good trip.
She a good trip.
She a good trip.
Sis, man, she getting hers, man, on the low.
Man, she do. She's an accountant, right?
She accountant. She do taxes and bookkeeping. That's her own little business. She's in marketing. She a notary. She working on her bail bondsman. She is somebody who can specialize in the immigrants and stuff, getting them their cards and all that, social security numbers and stuff. She do that. I think that's all that I know she do. But anyway, so that period of time, man, I'm living with my sister now. I'm ass out. I ain't got none of my kids, none of my family, none of my property. I'm working through a temp agency. That was a good time for me to get my shit straight. So I put the shit down.
Cold turkey.
Stop. And it was cool because my sister don't fuck around. She don't hang around with knuckleheads. She ain't got no habits. You know what I'm saying?
She seemed like that type, you know. Everybody got their family, the one cousin or person. I mean, that's your sister, but the one person that's, you know, good heart, good qualities, good morals. You know what I'm saying? Close to, you know, grandmom or mom or whoever who kind of like gonna take that position, like that kind of not big mama, but you know.
Yeah.
That type of, am I making sense?
No, that's exactly where
she seemed like that type. She know her role in the family. Like she
good at it.
Yeah,
that's her. So she was holding me down. She made it easier. I was living with her. So those 3 years right there is when I put it down. And I grew up in church. So the next, I'm a registered member of the nation. I grew up in church.
Wait, what is the nation?
Of Islam. NOI. Are you serious?
Oh, so you out here?
I wrote the letter.
You out here following the teachings of Farrakhan?
I wrote the letter. That's my man.
We're gonna have to go back to that.
That'll be fine. That's my man. But yeah. So I started going to the Mosque 55 down there, Anthony Muhammad, and I started reading my book, both Bible and Quran, and it just you know, just chilling, being away from everybody. Those 3 years, and my pops, now when I say, okay, my dad died in 2000. My pops, I call him, that's my stepdad. Now by now he had like 10 years clean, so he was serious about recovery. So he would send me little stuff, emails. So I would read that. I was deep into prayer. I was studying, you know what I mean? And I was just looking at myself, examining myself, getting my shit right, man. You know what I mean? I had to get my shit right. Here I am, 30-something, 39, living with my sister.
Yeah, so this wasn't that long ago. Bring me right back. So you 39.
Living with my sister.
Living with your sis.
Ass out, working through a temp agency.
Working through. That's rough in itself. Dude.
Working through a temp agency, bringing home just under $300 a week.
In 2009.
Yes.
That's rough.
Yes.
That's rough.
Still got kids.
Still. How many in total?
5.
5 kids. 39. Temp agency working. Dude, you have bounced back. But it ain't even near the end yet.
No. And I left out so much shit. This is it in a nutshell. It's so much.
I'm already knowing this, like, a lot of details. You know, everybody likes this. Man, you'd be surprised.
Crazy.
So, you shocking me right now, man. Like, I know a lot about you from being with you every day. This different. It's different, man. You are war tested.
Man. Hell yeah, I like the way you put that. Hell yeah.
Man, you've been through some humbling shit.
Definitely.
The shit that sits you right down, going from the houses, townhouses, we got cars, TVs in every room.
Yeah, plus furniture, man. You couldn't tell me, I had leather. I had these statues, man, like soldiers, like Roman soldier statues, man, with the armor. You know what I'm saying? I had them joints in the house with the yo, man. I had the original artwork in the crib, man.
Yeah, the Black Jesus with the slave panther up
I
in
had
there.
the Black Jesus, man. I had the statue with the real hair this girl had made with the real woolly hair.
Yeah,
the Black Jesus, man. Yo, I was like, we was, man. You couldn't really tell me nothing. I thought I was Jigga Man then. I thought I was Carter. You know, I thought my hallways was long and shit, like running through the mall. You know what I mean? I was living. 5 cars outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
1 new one. 5 cars, let me be clear, 2 minivans. Because I had 6 kids. I had a new minivan and an old minivan. Had a new Regal and an old New Yorker. But we had them though. You know what I'm
What was
saying?
the new car you had?
A Regal.
Oh, okay, the new Regal.
Yeah,
Okay.
a new Regal and an old New Yorker. With the rag on top. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Mr. Bass.
Yeah.
You're doing it big.
I thought I was. That was probably the most money I ever had in my life. And ain't nobody gave me shit. I ain't never win no cases. You know, aside from the little, I even had more money than the shoebox money. I probably got up to maybe 8 to 10 stacks in the shoebox money. You know, but I had a nice little grip on my account when I was working all them damn jobs.
Yeah, it's kind of like a similar for me. Like shoebox money never was really like, yeah.
No, not for me. I ain't never really good.
That first, like me and my man got a saying amongst us, like we always say the first 10 is the hardest.
I agree.
Getting that first 10. But then it's like, in order to make that jump, you gotta send a good portion of it out there in the world to bring back something. And you don't be quick to let it all go. If it came rough, you don't be quick to let it all go.
No.
But we gotta go back to you with your sister, because we bouncing.
Yeah.
We bouncing. So, temp agency 39, sister.
Bring home just under
$300
$300 a week.
Shit, we went from talking about bands to $300.
Yeah, man.
Shit,
$300
what you
a
was
week.
doing with the 300?
I was just stacking it, man. And if my kids call me for something, they need something, I send it. School clothes, you know, money for pictures or whatever, I send it. Need football cleats or whatever, I send it. And my sister, she had my back. She wasn't charging me nothing to live with. You know, I buy my little favorites, you know, my little munchies or whatever. But I just was stacking. You know what I mean? Then got me a house. I did that, yeah. So the reason you was asking about that was the 3 years. Them 3 years, man, is probably the most valuable 3 years of my entire life. Other than 1977 when I learned how to shovel and cut grass in the same year. But them 3 years was the most valuable, dude. I learned so much about myself and just life. Stuff just got clear. You know what I mean? And man, after that 3 years, man, I had got to a point where I was satisfied with where I was at. You know what I mean? So I didn't go so hard. 'Cause I was hard on myself, dude. I was hard on myself. I wasn't doing shit. I wasn't hanging. I wasn't doing shit. Wasn't splurging no money. All I was doing was going to work, make my little money, come home, study, going to the moms. Might roll with my sister and my mom, you know, Sundays. They like to go push the button sometimes. Might go down to
The
casino, you know. That while they push the button, I'm out feeding the ducks.
Yeah.
I ain't got no money to be giving no casino. You put a little quarter in the thing, and you get turned and get the handful of duck food.
Yeah.
I'm out feeding the ducks and the big ass goldfish while they pushing the button. But yeah,
Damn, I can't imagine what that was like for you.
that was dude. I'm the oldest, and I went from doing well, dude, that's the right way to say it. Doing good as hell is how I would say it, to living with my sister, working through a temp. I lost 3 families at this point. I got 5 children and I'm not with none of the mothers. That's something I'm not proud of, dude. That's a real baby daddy. I ain't proud of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I refuse to be that way again. That's why, again, I put my family first. Because I done did it too many times.
Now I see why it's so fulfilling to have these cookouts. Like, it ain't just about who make brisket the best. Like you create moments for your family.
That's
you know
exactly
you make
right.
Your presence and your legacy gonna live.
That's exactly right.
Your memories.
That's exactly right. That's it on the head. I had to explain it to my mom because she was tripping off of all the money that I spent. And actually, this was the first year that I got help, but my sister helped me a little bit. But it was after I spent a grip. But I still appreciate her help. My uncle, they helped me a little bit. I spent the grip, dude. I do this and I don't ask nobody to bring shit. Because you get into a whole nother thing, you know what I mean? When you say, hey, can you bring this? Like you said you was gonna make mac and cheese. Now what if I had counted on that? Don't take this the wrong way. I'm just using this as an example, B. You said you was bringing your... No, I'm just trying to make a point. I didn't ask you to bring that. You said you would bring it. But if I was counting on that and then you be a no-show, we ass out with the mac and cheese. So I just cook, I buy and cook what I'm gonna cook. If people bring something, they do. But I don't count on that. I don't like getting into that because then shit fall apart. You know what I mean? It falls apart. So I know I can count on myself.
Did y'all have mac and cheese?
We had mac and cheese.
Okay, so y'all wasn't counting on me.
I just said that.
Just put me in there.
I just said that. That's the reason why I don't ask nobody for nothing. You know? I can count on me. It's there. You know what I'm saying?
We are alike in that way.
Yeah, just come and enjoy. You know what I mean? Just come and enjoy. That's exactly why I do it. Family, dude, my family now. I got a sister acting like an asshole. I got another twin sister who she busy doing her, and she got 2 kids. I got my sister in Memphis. I don't get to see her too often, and my mom. I got my son with 3 daughters. He busy in the street doing his thing. I got 2 twin sons in Memphis. I can't see them, and they mad at me now. I got 2 aunties here in Buffalo. I don't get to see. They busy doing their thing. I got
2 aunties in Buffalo?
Yeah, my mother's sister. Born and raised in Buffalo. I got 2 aunties.
Okay.
You've seen one of them come up. One auntie is the one that wrote the book.
Right.
And one
trying to take off the mask.
Yeah, and one I don't know if you met her. She's real short. I can't remember if she came up here.
I gotta read her.
Me too. She dogged me out. Cause I ain't read my own auntie book, man. She dogged me out.
And I probably polished that joint like a week. It's a short book.
It's a short book.
And it's something, the content of the book seemed like some shit that, yeah, man, I gotta read that. I gotta read that.
I'm dead wrong for that.
Yeah, man. Well, we gotta, figure that out. Yeah.
But my
she
point
guys
was,
feel guilty right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel bad about that.
She dogged me out. But the point is, people is busy doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Favor for a barbershop. Yes, walk in as well. Cash and debit. All that, and you might stop by. Come on in, man. There ain't no might stop by. Come on in, dude. Got you. I'm gonna try to remember that. Remember Jake, y'all. Jake said he coming through.
Jake better come through.
They threatened you. They said you better come through, man. All right, Jake. All right, man.
You work at State Farm?
Jake at State Farm for real beef.
Khaki pants.
Right.
Yeah. I will say, man, you are, with all that you said, you still are a lot closer to your family than I am with mine.
You know, I make an effort, dude. But I can't put it all on them. You know what I mean? So I make an effort. Because I don't, my pops, when I was at 3 years, and I still have to remind myself this, you cannot expect people to think the way you think. Act the way you act, or act the way you want them to act, or you expect them to act or think. You can't. And I'm still working on that, dude, because there's certain shit that I expect to be across the board universal. So with that said, man, I don't expect nothing from them. I don't expect them to think like I think. I just try to be proactive in what I think is best. You know what I mean? That's it. When it comes to them, try to be proactive with it, man. I'm not expecting shit back from y'all. I thought about you, Unc. I called. I thought about you, Auntie. I just stopped through, see how you was doing. That's it, man. I'm not expecting no extra present on holidays or nothing, birthdays. I just try to be proactive with where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That is it, bro.
Damn, I had a bunch of shop questions, man.
I know you can think of one. I know you can think of some. You don't remember shit you put on the paper.
I got the paper right here. But I mean,
question.
man, you was going so hard, man. Like, it's like these questions corny. Like, what kind of clippers do you like?
So
I would ask you some dumb shit like that. Like, you going in with like real, real life.
Real shit, man.
Like, who want to talk about, the difference between the fast feeds and his masters? Like, who cares?
This here's a barber. Be a barber, barber shop. Give the people what they want.
Like, really what I wanted to ask you about the shop was, alright, so when you came here, what was your first, because you came here in the beginning, before it was all of this. What was your first impression of the shop? Mirrors wasn't even on the wall.
Barbers and hairdressers, you're busy and time is important. Why are you still going to a store for your most used supplies? Items such as neck strips, razors, aftershave, and disinfectant spray are available now in our monthly Barber Box. It's more convenient, cost-effective, and you'll never miss any walk-ins. It's simple. At onebarberbox.com, you can subscribe and save. We have the best professional products, and our service is here to make your job easier. We'll keep you stocked up while you focus on your clients. Let's get you started today at onebarberbox.com.